And we're back with the post-game show, talking with quarterback Jami Boland. Jami, I tell you what, an exciting football game. Really set the character for what type of football team you have, but hats off to this Houston football squad as well.
Yeah, they're a very good team. They run the ball real well. The linemen just come off and block real well, but defense stepped up second half, and they made the plays that we needed.
All right, talk about it offensively the second half. You guys come out, got some passes, a big reverse to Word, really sprung open y'all's offense, seemed to set the tone and sort of shift the tide there.
Yeah, that was a big play, and I think that really set the tone to get us motivated to get more momentum on offense, and that just carried us out throughout the game.
All right, let's talk about this Houston team. They came out the ground attack, Ty Harden and Gates, that young man. This was a team that wanted to come out and win this football game, but fortunately for you guys, you got it together in the second half, like you said, was able to pull off the victory.
Yeah, I think we were kind of overlooking them a little bit, but we made some adjustments at halftime, and defense really stopped the run basically the whole second half except for that first drive, but very good job defensively.
All right, who you guys got next week? Aberdeen. So another ball game there, one of those you really can't take lightly. Aberdeen always a dangerous team there as well.
Sure.
Well, congratulations on the victory tonight, and good luck as the season progresses.
Thank you.
And we're talking with Coach Cantrell now, your 9-0 Tigers coach. But I tell you what, that ninth win was a hard one.
It was, and we felt that way coming in. We knew that we were by far the most physical team. Well, I don't say by far, but the most physical team we would have played this year. And they didn't let us down on that assessment because they really knocked us off the football the first half. And of course, we didn't know that we'd be very good at that. We're not very big on defense, and they just lined up and ran over us and kind of tried to make us like that. And boy, I think they had about 298 rushing in the first half or something. And that's, if you coach defense like I do, that just tears you up. But we made some good adjustments at the half, and the main adjustment was just the effort by our kids. I thought they wanted it, and they played hard and played a lot better on defense second half.
All right, Coach, offensively, like the slow-down type offense for Houston sort of got under the skin of the offensive guys a little bit and tried to come out and force a few things early.
Yeah.
Talk about how you kept the composure of some of these kids used to the high-pass, high-flying ball game.
Well, we think Lance Dixon's as good as anybody, and that's always a great option for us. And Coach Clark did a good job of pulling the reins back, I guess, so to speak, when we needed to, because I think we had kind of tried to force some things, and giving it to Lance, that's a good way for us to regain composure. And our offensive line trapped extremely well, and he made some good cuts. Our wideouts, Hustle made some good blocks for him in the open field, so that kind of got us back in a good rhythm. And we had some huge running plays tonight for us.
Absolutely. And Coach, let's talk about this Houston team. A lot of people that thought that sort of the Amory game was a fluke for them. They come out and give you everything you want tonight. This is a very good team that's going to be a big dark horse in 3A when the playoffs roll around.
No doubt. Watching them play Amory, probably if they don't fumble 3 times, then I'm sure they win the football game. Fumble once inside the 10. And we felt like if they didn't turn it over against us, we were going to have trouble beating them. And, they are there. They are really physical. Our kids will be really sore tomorrow. And both those backs, the fullback's so big, you just got to hang on and yell for help and hope some of your buddies come help you get him down. And that tailback, he's not that big of a kid, about 180, but boy, he runs hard. And, broke a lot of tackles tonight. And I just think, they slow the game down. And, they snap the thing with 2 seconds to go on the 25-second clock. And if you play like we play, that just keeps you off the field. And I think that's kind of the recipe for beating us is for sure to keep our defense on the field more and more.
Well, Coach, we talk about your defense. Our player of the game we named Will Hawkins, come with a big stop on the screen pass and then a monster hit on what would have been a catch to keep the drive alive and move the chains.
Right. He, Will's our leading tackler on the year. I don't know how many he had tonight, but I know he had 144 going in 8 games. So, that's a lot of big plays for him, and it's somebody that was not a middle linebacker until last year. He's just really kind of feeling himself out in that spot, and Will just has good ball skills. He finds himself around the football, and that's one of those things. That's just a natural gift for him, and takes good angles, and therefore makes a lot of tackles.
All right, Coach, up next you got Aberdeen to close out the season. Talk about practice this week. Of course, you're probably going to take a little less physical contact to start the week after this bruising ball game.
Sure.
But keeping the guy focused on the task at hand.
It's you know, and you know, I talked with Coach Dees at South Pontotoc, and he said Aberdeen's going to scare you to death when they walk out on the field just because of their sheer physical stature. And you know, I'm sure they will. And we won't be very physical in practice this week just because it's late in the year. I guess it's about the 14th week of practice. So, you know, we're not going to be real physical and hope to be healthy going into that game because Aberdeen always plays us tough. It doesn't matter to us that they're 0-9. They may have won tonight. I don't know.
They lost to Amory tonight.
Lost to Amory tonight. So they're 0-9, and but that won't matter to those kids. You know, they got a chance to knock us off, and we're the division champions, and that'd make a good year for them, a good ending note for their year.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on a hard-fought victory tonight. Good luck next week as well, and then hopefully good luck and have a long push throughout the postseason.
Thank you.